Hi, friends. I'm Dave Barkalow, pastor at Fort Walton Beach First United Methodist. Welcome to the Pastor's Study, our daily devotional to help us focus our mind on the things of God. We continue walking through the Sermon on the Mount. We come to a section often titled Treasures in Heaven. It is Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 24. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where moth and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate one and love the other, or you will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Here Jesus really offers us a dual understanding of the world. And that is that we have choices before us, and we must choose how we will live. He ends it by saying you cannot serve two masters, God or money, as if in some ways those things are opposed. And that might not make sense to us, except when we start to realize that in Jesus' time and in our time, we actually give lip service to God often, but serve wealth or serve stuff. Our world is obsessed with the idea of wealth and stuff, that we are actually measured by the size of our bank accounts, by the number of our possessions. You've seen the bumper sticker that says, "He with the most toys wins." Well, Jesus is saying that's not true at all. But yet, even as Christians, we can find those ideas creeping into us. And Jesus' words of warning are so very important. Lay up treasures, store up treasures in heaven, because where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. It's interesting, Jesus doesn't really say how to do that, does he? He just says, do it. I think the way that we do that, though, is by emphasizing the eternal over the temporary, by making sure that the resources we do have are in service to God, not in service to self. And realizing that it is a danger for Christians, that when we think that having is more important than anything else, that we need to be always aware of that constant pull that our society and our world wants to pull on us, that it's all about what we have, not about who we know. As Christians, we know all of life is about relationship, especially our relationship with God, and that everything else must come under that. I think that's what Jesus is saying here. We can't serve God and wealth. We have to serve God and put everything we have into that service. Friends, remember, I love you. Take care of yourselves and shine the light of Christ.